αγαπητοί φίλοι, επιστρέψτε μου να συνεχίσω στα αγγλικά. I am truly honored to be present today on the hospitable island of Kέρkυra at this event commemorating the centenary of the Armenian genocide. Memory, gratitude, struggle and rebirth. These four cornerstones lay the foundation of the Armenian genocide centenary commemoration. I remember and demand is the motto uniting the Armenians worldwide in their commitment to remembrance and justice. Today, as we commemorate the tragic events that are defined as the first genocide of the 20th century, we also celebrate the legacy of those who did not remain indifferent in the face of the Ottoman campaign of race extermination. People of different nations, states and organizations stretched a helping hand to the Armenians. Greece was among the first to provide shelter to thousands of Armenian refugees who survived the massacres of Adana, the genocide of 1915, and the Smyrna atrocities in 1922. Hundreds of Armenian orphans found safe haven in the orphanages of the island of Kέρκυρα and were given the chance to preserve their identity and to start a new life. This great spirit of generosity and compassion of the Gorfiots is truly reflected in the work of Albert Cohen, the humanist who dedicated himself to the protection of refugee rights and to the struggle against hate, racism, and xenophobia. Therefore, the message of this commemoration today is first of all gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, as a diplomat, I cannot but stress the importance of genocide condemnation and prevention. The impunity of the Armenian genocide inspired the Nazis to carry out the Holocaust of the Jews. The mass atrocities in Cambodia, Rwanda, and Darfur came to reaffirm that even in the progressive 20th century, no any nation is fully safeguarded against the threat of crimes against humanity. Today as well, we bear witness to persecutions of religious and ethnic minorities, to acts of barbaric destruction of cultural heritage, to desecration of places of belief in different parts of the globe. Violation of fundamental human rights, discrimination on religious or ethnic ground, hate speech and xenophobia, these are signals that require the watchfulness of the international community, as well as its intervention. Ignoring those signals and leaving them unpunished paves the way for new crimes. The lack of an unequivocal assessment by the international community, as well as the manipulation of genocide issue for political interests, gives rise to even more vicious manifestations, such as genocide denial. Denial has been adopted as official policy by Turkey, the legal successor of the Ottoman Empire. On the threshold of the Armenian genocide centenary, this denialist agenda has been unfolding with unseen examples of historical revisionism. Yet we stand firm in our commitment to continue the international struggle for genocide prevention and for the restoration of justice. Numerous statements and declarations on these days by world leaders, parliaments and international organizations strengthen our belief that recognition and condemnation can and should be instrumental in preventing future crimes. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the unspeakable horrors of genocide and the unrelieved pain of loss, the Armenian nation has had many achievements during the past century. Preserving its national identity and restoring its right to life, it has established powerful network of diaspora institutions worldwide. It has succeeded in restoring the lost statehood under the auspices of the independent Republic of Armenia. With an unbending will to work and to create, it has revived national culture, faith, and education. With its participation to the First and Second World War, it has made a valuable contribution to the establishing of international security and peace. It has stood firm against the challenges of a devastating earthquake, a forced war, and the blockade. Today as well, the Republic of Armenia and the Armenian diaspora are jointly committed to the implementation of Pan-Armenian objectives. I'd like to conclude with the famous phrase of American philosopher George Santayana, "Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it." After 100 years, or whenever it is, to speak about genocide is not just a choice. To speak about genocide is a responsibility, a shared responsibility of humankind. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ.